here's today's homework for Algebra 2, section 7.4. The first three problems you are asked to write each expression as a single log. So the first one is a plus sign, and both of these are base 10. If you don't see a base, it's a 10. So what you're going to do instead of add, you're not going to add, what are you going to do? Multiply. It's 7 times 2, which is 14. So it'd be the log of 14, and you don't have to write base 10, but you can. Next one, number 2. They're both base 2, and it's subtraction, so how do you condense this? You divide. And what is 9 over 3? Yep. And this one. Now, this is like the example I showed in class. You have one subtraction here, so what I'm going to do is pair these two up, and they're all base 10. So if I switch these around to log of 8 plus the log of 3, these two get multiplied together, and the last one is going to go in the denominator. So if we condense this, it's going to be the log of 8 times 3 over, what goes in the bottom? Where does this 2 go? It's really the exponent here, so it's 6 squared. So this is really the log of 24 over 36, and you can reduce that. What number goes into both of these? 6? And what do you get?
4 or 2/3.
Which is 2/3. So log 2/3. 4, you're going to expand this. So we've got two things going here. We have powers and we have a product. So if I first expand it with a plus sign, this is what I like to do. So they're both, so it's here's your product rule. And then the power rule says you bring this in front. So it's 3 times the log of x plus 5 times the log of y. Thumbs up? So first it's a product, 8x cubed plus y to the 5th, and then you bring the power in front. Number 5 is a product of 3 things. So it's the log of 49 base 7 plus the log of x base 7 plus the log of y base 7 plus the log of z base 7. Now one of these I can do in my head. That. 7 to what power is 49? What does this thing go to? It's really a 2. There's your final answer expanded. How about 6? Expand this one. We've got a product on top and a division quotient. So if we expand it first as the log of a squared plus the log of b cubed, and then minus the log of c to the 4. Now these powers don't belong where they're at. Where do they go? In front. Each one of them goes in front. So 2 log of a, and they're all base what? 10. Do we need to write base 10? No. And we're done with that one. Now number 7. Number 7. How can we write the square root of x using one of the 3 properties that we just did?
X to the 1/2 power.
Yep, x to the 1/2 power. So this is a product right here. It's the log of 5 base 4 plus the log of x 1/2, and they're both base 4. Now, what could I do with the 1/2? the 1/2 would go in front, so my final answer is the log of 5 base 4 plus 1/2 times the log of x base 4. Questions? And 8, 9, and 10, we get to use a calculator to do these ones. So on your calculator, you're gonna type in, if you have the Inspire, you're gonna type in the log, and it's base 2, and we have a 9. And and we're gonna round each to the nearest, let's round to the nearest 100. So you get 3.17. Now, if you have the old graphing calculators, you would type log of 9 divided by log of 2. That's the change of base formula. Questions on 8? Number 9. Log, it's base 5 and 10. What'd you get? 1.43. And number 10. Log, base 4, 7. I got 1.40. Yeah? And the last one. It says the concentration of hydrogen ions in a batch of homemade ketchup is 10 to the negative 4th power. What is the pH level of the ketchup? So you're going to type, you have pH equals -1 times the log, it's base 10, and you've got 10 to the negative 4th power. So you can type that in your calculator and tell me what you get. Log. And I just typed it in, just like that. Did anyone else do that? And what'd you get? 4? And the answer is 4. Now, why is it 4, and I don't even have to use a calculator? See this -1? What is this -1 really?
Power.
It's a power to a power rule. It's going to give you this, -4 raised to the -1. What do you do with these two right here?
Multiply.
You multiply. Now, see this? Oh, I'm sorry, this should be a 10. It should be a 10. When these two numbers are the same, your answer is going to be this power. So think of it as 4 times the log of 10 base 10. The log of 10 base 10 is 1, and 4 times 1 is 4. So therefore, that is your answer.
If you say 4 times 1, you don't go 1 times 4.